Okay, this is a C major up in a cross scale, starting on the 5th string. A lot of you would be familiar with this one. But if you want to start over here, you know, because you're playing 5 different notes, this is a pentatonic major scale. Penta meaning 5, so it's pentatonic major. And we call it the up and across scale. So I'm starting on the 3rd fret of the 5th string. 3rd 5 slide. 1st and 3rd fingers slide up. Then play the 5th and 7th fret on the 4th string. Then the 5th and 7th. But you slide up this time. Instead of using your 3rd finger, use your 2nd finger to slide up. So by the time you get to that 2nd string, the 8th and 10th fret, you're in position. Excuse me, I'm going to play it nice and slow. So I'm going to go over just that part right now. I'll show you it on tab. So, go right over here, okay? Just go right from here, starting on the 5th string. If you've seen this before, this is a good opportunity to see if you remember it. But remember, this one's starting on the 5th string. You might be familiar with the one that starts on the 6th string. And if you're not, look up how to play A major up and across scale. So, 3rd and 5th fret on the 5th string. Slide up. You got to slide. So you just hit that 5th fret briefly. And then on the 4th string, because you start on the 5th string, 4th string, just play the 5th and 7th frets. Then when you're on the 3rd string, you're going to use your 1st and 2nd string fingers now. 1st and 2nd fingers on the 5th and 7th, sliding up to the 9th. So this way, on the 2nd string, you use the 8th and 10th frets. Then the 8th and 10th, but you slide up, just like you did on the 3rd string, just like you did on the 5th string and the 3rd string, then on that 1st string. Then you play the 5th and 7th, 15th and 17th frets. Forgive me guys, I'm tired. So, got that first line. Now we're adding that. Now you're just going to here. And I'll show you what you need to do before we get to that second and last part. Okay, because it's different this way. It's probably a little easier starting on that 6th string, but if you want to get, you know, more experienced and more confident playing up and down the fretboard, starting on different strings, you know, you're going to have to learn these alternative ways. It's just makes you a better player. And I've been playing for 45 years, and I still feel like I'm learning because there's so much to learn. So we have... Now, you're just going to play starting on the 20th fret with your 4th finger or your 3rd finger, because it's closer. 20th, 17th fret, 20th and 17th fret with your 4th finger or your 3rd finger. Because on an electric guitar, you're going to have more room. But I'll use my 3rd finger. 20th fret, 1st string, 17th fret, 1st string, 20th fret, and then 17th fret on the 2nd string. And then 19th, 17th on the 3rd, 19th, 17th on the 4th, 19th and 17th frets on the 5th string, and you stop on the 20th fret. You can also play it right here, starting on this C and the 8th fret, and go 8, 5, 8, 5, 8th and 5th frets, 8th and 5th frets. This time I'm using my 4th and 1st fingers, and then the 7th and 5th frets between the 3rd, 4th, and 5th strings. You're the 3rd, 4th, and 5th strings. Just play the 7th and 5th frets with my first and 3rd fingers, 3rd and 1st, and then right there. So I just play this little progression, C to G to a D. You could play you can even stop right there on the 12th fret. And you don't even have to play that other part, which is really, even though this is a major scale, this part sounds more minor. Well, it would be, because this is C major, the relative minor is A minor. Hear how similar that sounds? Because I'm using that A this time, or I could go backwards. With the C major, you just want to stop right there. So let me show you what it looks like all together. The fingering is there. Make sure you use your 2nd and 3rd fingers and slide when you're supposed to. You see the arrow when you slide. So there's a slide on the 5th string with your 3rd finger. There's a slide on the 3rd string. There's a slide on the 1st string. And you're just playing it right here. And take it with each sections. This section, then that section. And that's the higher part. And you can also start on the 8th and 5th frets. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. Keep playing and have fun.